Law enforcement and first responders were on scene at City View High School this morning, not responding to an emergency, but hoping to prevent one from happening in the future.
The Texas Department of Public Safety partnered with a handful of other local agencies to put on the program today.
Josh Hoggard was at City View High School this morning, and he joins us now with more. Josh.
That's right. So if any of you are wondering why you saw those lights and maybe heard sirens just after 10 this morning, well, now you know. It wasn't actually a drunk driving crash, rather a simulated one. The goal? To change the impaired driving trend in our area, one student at a time. This is what a typical day sounds like for high school students. But for students at City View Junior-Senior High School, today sounded a little bit different.
Attention all units. Need you to respond to 1600 City View Drive for a two-vehicle crash involving students. Multiple injuries and possible fatalities.
Students were led to the athletic parking lot to find this scene waiting for them. A simulated drunk driving crash, complete with 2 wrecked cars, multiple student volunteers using makeup to create imitation injuries, playing the roles of victims.
That car came out of nowhere.
First responders from local agencies tending to the multiple injured students. One student playing the role of the drunk driver. Ultimately, one of the students later pronounced dead at the scene. Law enforcement arriving on the scene to investigate the crash and learning what happened.
How much have you had to drink?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Leading to the driver's arrest and later an assembly in the gym, where City View students saw the aftermath and learned the drunk driver's fate.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of the felony offense of intoxication murder as alleged in the indictment.
It's a program called Shattered Dreams. And while this crash was just a simulation, DPS Sergeant Juan Gutierrez says he's seen the real thing one too many times.
I unfortunately have to go to all of our major crashes in our district. We've seen a lot of crashes here over the last year and a half.
That's why several local agencies, including AMR, the Wichita Falls Fire Department, and TxDOT, all partnered with DPS to make the program happen, because they all feel the real weight of these crashes.
These first responders you saw here today, they see it on a day in, day out basis, and they experience a different type of trauma.
Tish Beaver with TxDOT says the whole point of programs like Shattered Dreams is to stop simulated crashes like these from becoming a reality.
One life lost to impaired driving is way too much. This is what we do to try to get through to them that it can be you, it can be someone right next to you or someone that you care about or love.
And if that message gets through to even one person through Shattered Dreams, Sergeant Gutierrez says it's worth all the work they put into it.
If we can change the mind and the heart of one of these kids out here from making that bad decision, it means the world to me. Now, officials at the program today told me the #1 way to prevent drunk driving accidents for drivers of any age is to plan ahead while you can and have a sober driver ready if you know that you'll be drinking. Now, you can find more on this story over on our website, Texomashomepage.com.
Wow, so many kids watching there today, and what a powerful message for them.
Yeah, it definitely was. I definitely saw some kids. It was definitely hitting home for a lot of those kids.
It was reaching them. That's good to see. Okay, Josh, thank you so much for taking us there.